Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chicken Liz with the Hooligans of Love podcast. And this episode sponsored by side tables or side tables because if they were front tables, they'd be desks.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Hooligans in Love on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, anywhere else you listen to a podcast.
Okay, so we've been going to the gym a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the JIM.
No. It's GYNNM.
Yeah, but I only call it the JIM because of how much it bothers you. See, I wouldn't call it the JIM if it didn't bother you so much. So, well, we've been going to the JIM a lot lately. And on my second day, I hurt my hamstring and my hip area.
So it's like your whole leg. So
yeah,
going
I don't
knee
know.
And your ankle.
Because then by the third day, I had calluses on the bottom of my feet, and I just kept running on the treadmill. So by the fourth day, I think, when I woke up, I was like, "Oh, this isn't good at all." Yeah, I was walking
like an old lady.
That was so bad. That hurt. That wasn't fun at all.
Oh, that's awesome.
But now I feel dynamite.
Until you pull your hamstring again.
No, I'm not going to pull it again because I now know you got to do your stretches. If you do your stretches, you'll be okay. See, I knew that from the beginning, but here's my problem.
I thought you were a warrior.
I am a warrior, but don't get upset about this either, okay?
Okay.
So, see, here's my problem.
Okay.
If I stop doing my stretches, because see, you don't stretch, and I'm like, well, I got to keep up with her. So then I just go automatically.
Okay, see, the difference between you and me is you just jump into it. You just get on the treadmill and you start running like a crazy man. I ease into the running. I don't jump on there and start running like a crazy woman.
No. See, I just...
Because if I did that, I would be in the same, but probably worse than you.
I just go all in. I'm in. Once I'm there, I'm in. So see, what I do is I get on that treadmill. I run at
5.2.
Okay. And then I let myself roll off. And I don't know if you saw this last week, but I let myself roll off and I almost knocked over this couple. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Because see, I was just total razor focused, and I just rolled off, and I almost ran into this little old lady, and almost knocked the shit out of her.
That's not very good.
Yeah, I know. So I just rolled off, almost knocked her out. But okay, so I roll off the treadmill, and then I do 20 jumping jacks, 20 elbows to knees, 20 more jumping jacks, 20 more elbows to knees, and then I found this method, okay? Because see, the first time I was doing it, I was completely stopping the treadmill, and then the treadmill would turn all the way off, and then I'd have to turn that sumbitch back up again.
Uh-huh.
But what I do is, I just
you
roll.
Cheat.
No, I don't cheat. I'm still burning calories. I just roll off, and I just do my shit, and then I put my hands back on, and then I lift myself up, and then I gently put myself down. So I'm like a plane. I put myself back onto the track. Okay? Because, see, if I just ran onto the treadmill, I'd be in the fucking next room. Okay? I'd be in the girls' locker room. I'm serious. You okay? You seem to be laughing a lot.
It's just I didn't know you hovered over your.
I did. You've never watched?
No, I'm concentrating on my own self when I do that crap.
You should watch. It's really good how I figured it out.
How you hover?
I hover. I pick myself up and I gently put myself down, and then I start running again. And I'm like, hey.
Yesterday you almost fell off though.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Did I?
You tripped or something. You had to catch yourself.
Okay, because see, that's if I'm like, okay, so I'm just gonna tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
I have ADHD,
Mhm.
like a
Crazy person.
yeah, I've got that bad. So once I'm doing like the same thing for a long time, my mind starts wandering.
Where you start doing stupid shit on the treadmill.
What are you talking about?
Last week, when we first started the treadmill, you started thinking you could walk sideways on the treadmill. You
Yeah.
almost fell off and killed.
Okay, we'll get back to that in a minute. We'll get back to that in a minute. So my mind starts wandering, and I'm like looking around. I'm like looking at that guy over there, and I'm like, he's not doing so good. And then I'm looking at this girl over here, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell she's doing. So my mind is just everywhere. Okay, so back to the running on the
It
treadmill
was like our
sideways.
second
Yeah, I know.
day.
I know. I remember.
And you're like, look at me, Mom. You go sideways.
Whoa. Whoa. Mom?
I think that's how you hurt your hamstring.
No, it's not.
Whatever.
So
You can't
anyways,
play around with that stuff. You
so
can kill
anyways, I
yourself.
saw on Instagram a couple weeks ago, John Jones was running on the treadmill sideways.
Oh, so you're trying to mimic him.
Yeah, I was trying to,
But he's probably runs every day.
I was trying to. I run every day.
For a week and 2 days.
Shut up.
He's been doing it for how long?
Shut up.
Okay.
So anyways, I saw on Instagram he was running sideways on a treadmill, and I was like, next time I'm on the treadmill, I'm gonna try that.
I bet you could do it, but not at 5.2.
Yeah, I'm sure I could do it at like 1.
There you go.
So, I have another thing that's been bothering me that just started last Sunday.
Tell them, since we were talking about the gym just a minute ago.
The JIM?
Whatever.
Okay.
We're going to be doing our first marathon on Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving Day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Our very first marathon.
Thanksgiving Day?
It. Thanksgiving morning.
Have you signed us up yet?
I'm doing it Tuesday.
I'm kind of scared.
Oh, it's a marathon.
I'm kind of scared.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be an every year type of a thing for us.
We're going to do it every year?
I mean, that'd be kind of cool.
Oh, my Lanta.
One of my goals in life is to run a marathon.
Okay. And what is it? Are we doing the 5, the 6?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
But yeah.
So we're running a marathon. Anyone who wants to join us, it's called the Cold Turkey.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can find that on the Groupon.
Or go to their webpage.
Or go to the webpage. So, yeah, we're running a marathon. Now, what was I going to talk about? Okay, so something that's really been bothering me since last Sunday is daylight savings time.
I feel like I've struggled this week with I think that's why I've been so tired. They say that you gain an hour of sleep,
Yeah.
But I don't feel it.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. We had to use our hour of sleep to reprogram the
clock,
the one clock above the TV, the one clock below the TV, the one clock on the oven, the one clock in the living room, the one clock in the car, both of our phones, the wristwatches. So I don't see us gaining an hour because we have to reprogram every damn watch in the house. Oh, that made me so mad.
Well, you don't gain. It's like useless. Personally, it gives nobody anything.
I hate daylight.
And then you're like, oh, I get an extra hour of sleep. Actually, you don't, because I feel like I'm more tired.
Okay,
this week.
All it did was put us in mortal danger.
And make it darker at night.
Yeah.
Like in 2 hours, it'll be dark here.
Either way, you have 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Either way. It's so... No yawning during the podcast.
I told you I was tired.
There is no yawning during the podcast. Okay? When SpongeBob says to dance, that's when you dance. You've never seen that episode?
What episode?
SpongeBob?
I don't watch SpongeBob.
Well, he had a party at his
Mhm.
house once, and the dancing didn't start until 8:15. Well, people were dancing at like 7:50, and he was like, "There's no dancing until 8:15," and he got really upset.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's all I got right now. Is that we're running a marathon.
We're going to the gym.
We're going to the gym.
I think
There's a fly in the
our
room.
Which I don't know how that's possible because I thought flies all died in the wintertime.
Apparently not.
And then daylight savings.
Daylight savings.
Thanksgiving's coming up. I love Thanksgiving. All the yummy, yummy food.
Mm-hmm.
You know, turkey, stuffing.
Turkey, stuffing. Are we making our own stuffing?
Yes, we always do.
You're not buying the
Stovetop?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do that last year.
Last year you had a bread maker.
That's true, but I can make my own bread.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a lot.
For 3 people. We're not hosting Thanksgiving.
Well, we are.
For 3 people.
Okay.
And then I have to go to my mom's house.
And whose house do I go to?
You stay here.
Okay, cool.
Because apparently there's like nothing else.
Nothing else to do. So anyways, change the subject. What if you had like the opposite marathon on Thanksgiving?
What the hell's an opposite marathon?
Okay, so like you would eat your whole meal and then you went to go do your marathon.
Do you know what that would do? Because let me tell you what that would do for me. Okay? If I ate like a whole huge meal that people eat on Thanksgiving, one, turkey has something in it that makes you sleepy.
Yeah, I know.
Okay?
So that's
I'm done. I'm not done yet. 2, so I eat this huge meal. Okay? Turkey, stuffing, cranberries, potatoes, rolls, and then you got the pie. That's like a huge meal.
Yeah.
Then you want to go run a marathon?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Then.
And then after the marathon's over, I would throw up everything I just ate.
That's what it's called, the opposite marathon. Because see, most people run a marathon in the morning.
Yeah.
Or, they don't eat.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it.
Yeah. So what if you ate your whole Thanksgiving meal and then you went to go run?
I don't think a lot of people would do that.
Yeah, but that would be pretty funny, right?
Yeah, if you want to be there when everyone pukes.
I'm just saying, that'd be funny. Or that would be really challenging. I
don't think a lot of people like to do that stuff on a full stomach.
I wish it didn't start at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. is not that early. 7 a.m. is early.
Yeah, I wish it started then.
Why?
Because get it over with.
Get it over with?
Yeah.
What else do you have planned for that day?
I got stuff planned.
By sitting on your ass and doing nothing?
Listen, okay? I've got things to do.
You gonna help me with the Thanksgiving dinner?
Hell no.
Then what do you have plans for?
I got things.
Okay.
Okay? You'll be gone. I'm gonna have like 4 hours to myself. I'm kind of looking forward to that.
What are you gonna do
while you're gone? I can't talk about that right now.
Why? Maybe our listeners would like to know.
Then they will know in time.
We can have a podcast Thanksgiving
and
without me.
No.
It would be Hooligans in Love minus Liz.
No, it would be Hooligan in Love. So no, I do not have a podcast plan, but now everyone's expecting it.
Maybe you should do that. That'd be actually pretty cool.
No, I don't want to.
Do your events during the day. Like you did this and this and this and tell them how the marathon went. If we died or not. If we actually ran the whole time. Or if we ran and then walked and then ran and then walked.
We're running. Okay? The whole time.
I don't know if I can do that.
the whole time.
I can barely run 10 minutes on the treadmill, let alone whatever, how many minutes is on the marathon. Not to mention that we are not trained. We haven't been training for a marathon. Usually people do like a full year of training for a marathon alone.
We're running. Okay?
Okay.
I just wish it would start earlier.
It's not going to start earlier.
Can I call him up and tell him to make it start earlier?
No, because you're not the only one running in it.
Yeah, but other people who run marathons, they want it to start earlier too.
I don't think so.
Yes, they do.
No.
How about 8?
No, it's 9 a.m. We have to be there
But
by
I
9
got things
a.m.
to do.
No, you don't. Trust me, I know you.
Yeah, I do. I've got a lot of YouTube to watch. Got a lot of sitting to do. Okay? I don't have time to wait.
And eating.
And eating.
Eating's the best part of Thanksgiving.
I know. I realize
We
what
have to
Thanksgiving consists of.
Work off everything that we ate the day before.
Ah!
And gain it all back the same day.
Yeah. So, that's the plan. Is I am going to be running a marathon. We. Sorry, okay?
You're on an I thing right now.
I'm sorry. We are running a marathon.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to be gone for like 4 hours. And I've got some plans.
I can't wait to. Maybe you'll burn down the house again.
That was during Christmas, okay? And that's not a Thanksgiving story.
That's
a Christmas
story. Maybe you should tell it.
We're not playing with the apple right now.
Tell our listeners how you almost burned down our house on a Christmas Eve.
On a Christmas Eve or
Christmas
Eve?
You know, mostly people have like these very joyful, happy Christmas stories during that season. Not Jake. Not
How about you tell
Jake. I wasn't there. You were.
Well, you could still tell it.
You're better at it.
I don't want to be better at it.
Well, you are.
Can I just say the quick version?
No, do the long version. We got to get the details in there so people can imagine it.
Fine. Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. So this one Christmas Eve, Liz here went to her mother's house for
her Christmas Eve party.
Her Christmas Eve party. I stayed here alone, or
at the house
at the other house. So I stayed alone, and I was watching YouTube in the living room. Okay, and Liz here, she made me some tacos before she left. So I wanted hard shell tacos, but I wanted them warm. And if you know me, you know I don't like to turn on the stove. So what I did was I took the hard shell taco or tacos, whatever, hard shells.
Or tacos.
Okay. And I put them in the toaster. Okay. And I let them sit a little longer than what they were supposed to.
Why are you putting hard shell tacos in the toaster?
To warm them up!
They're filled with oil!
I don't care! So anyways, I went into the next room to watch Conan talk. And I stayed a little longer than what I should have.
He got distracted because his ADHD kicked in.
Again. And all of a sudden I hear in the next room... And I'm like, what the hell was that? Go into the next room, and there are 4 feet of flames in the air. Well, I picked up the toaster, and I have the toaster in my hands. And I forgot to open the door before.
Picking up the toaster that's on fire.
So I put the toaster back down. Because, see, I didn't want to make a mess.
Oh, no, but burning down a house is okay.
So I put back down the toaster, open the door, and then I have to open up the screen door, the house door. And then when I got that thing back in my hand, I hurled it outside
Into the snow.
into the snow. And then I never picked up the toaster until spring.
Yes. I came home and there was a toaster in the backyard.
Yeah.
And I heard how Jake almost burned down our house.
Mm-hmm.
Because he needed warm, hard tacos. Which is stupid.
Okay. Have you ever had a warm taco?
Yes, I have.
Okay, you can't eat hard shell tacos if you do not have them warm. Okay?
Put them in the oven.
It's unconstitutional to have hard shell tacos if they're warm.
You know the thing they invented? An oven?
Yeah, I don't like turning on the oven. Okay? It's hard.
What do you mean it's hard? It's one button.
Yeah.
You push start.
You gotta turn it on, and then you gotta let it heat, then you gotta let it preheat, and then it's too many steps. Do you know how many steps there is to turn on the toaster? It's one. You pull the lever down.
Okay, but with you, it's very you have to do it that way because you burn down houses if you
Yeah,
don't.
I know, okay? Do you think I'm happy about that I almost burned down our house?
I don't know, are you?
No! And plus, I really like that toaster. But somebody had to die that day, Liz. Somebody had to die.
Wasn't it my grandma's toaster?
No. We kept that until this past year.
Oh, when it broke.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We buried that in the backyard. Your grandma had that from like 1990.
When I was a
1959.
wee young little girl.
So, yeah. That's my story of the tacos.
On Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve. We should have told it during December. But you wanted to hear it now.
Well, I think we brought up the whole of you being alone.
Yeah.
On a holiday, and it's kind of, cautious. I need to make sure, like, the fire department's on standby.
On standby?
To make sure, like, nothing happens to our house.
Nothing's gonna happen, okay?
Because we have gas stove now. Who knows what the hell you're gonna do?
Don't start with me. I'll come up with another dumb idea.
Oh, I know you will. I have no problem with you at all. I know you'll be like, you know what, we could do this instead because this is a faster way and blow up our house.
Listen, okay? Do you think I like being this person who almost blows up their house? No! It sucks!
More comical than anything.
Okay? It's like a couple weeks ago when I was like, you know what these scrambled eggs need? Or some chicken broth. You know?
It's very salty.
Chickens have eggs. It's going to go together really well. Those were the worst eggs I've ever had. Yeah. Yeah. I might as well just put a straw into the salt. Because that's what it tasted like. Well, I'm going to just spoon-fed myself some salt.
I guess you have to learn, right?
Yeah, you got to learn.
From your mistakes.
That was a hard time, okay? I don't like being this way. To where I've got to reinvent everything.
Reinvent? They've already invented it. Just
yeah, I know, but no. How many people have tried chicken broth and eggs?
Nobody.
Exactly!
Because chicken broth
doesn't go in eggs.
Soup.
Yeah, well, I thought it would be
gravy.
I thought it would be a good idea.
And other things, not eggs.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Now I just got one more question.
Okay.
How cold do you think it's going to be on Thanksgiving Day?
It's supposed to rain next weekend. We're supposed to get a storm.
Next weekend's not Thanksgiving.
I know, but it's the week before Thanksgiving.
Okay, Google. What's the weather on Thanksgiving?
In West Valley City, the average high in November is 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
We're gonna.
The low is 31 degrees. It has an average of 5 rainy days and 1 inch of rain. There's also an average of 3 snowy days and 6 inches of snow. An average day in November has 10 hours of daylight. Before I go, I'd like to know how satisfied you are with that last experience.
Shut up, John Legend.
If one's the worst and five's the best.
We're gonna run a marathon when there's the possibility it could rain or snow.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
On
Sweet.
the website weather.gov, they say, as the fall
Okay, Google, stop.
That's why you wear warm clothes when you do marathons in the winter, in the fall and winter time.
That's gonna be fucking rough.
Don't be such a baby. Put your big boy pants on.
That's
Pull
gonna
them
be.
up.
That's
and
gonna be
go.
rough. That's gonna be rough.
Wear thermals.
I don't know if I have any.
You can go buy you some.
Fine. Do you have any recommendations for anyone? See, you never have recommendations. I'm always the one saying recommendations.
Actually, the last 2 podcasts I've done, the recommendations you had 0. They're Mr.
Okay. But the other 30? Don't start with me.
I don't have anything.
Don't start.
I haven't been watching YouTube.
I haven't been watching anything. Anything you want to recommend in your life? Anything?
There's podcasts you can watch, listen to.
What are they?
Let me just get my trusty little phone out here.
Trusty little phone, huh?
See what they are.
Okay.
I like crime podcasts. So Generation Y is one of them. Cold Case Files, Trace Evidence, and Crime Beat are one of my top ones I listen to every week.
Okay, so what about like something where someone doesn't have to die?
Oh, Business Wars is pretty good.
Yeah.
And The Office Ladies, that's funny. If you watch The Office, you'll enjoy The Office Ladies.
Okay, well, I think we're done for this week. Okay, sorry about last week. We couldn't do a podcast last week, and so yeah. But we'll see you next week. Have a good this week, and thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.